from the Caribbean. It's Jennifer Harding Marlin, an attorney that works at JH Marlin Law, a law firm in the Caribbean that specializes in citizenship by investment. Today's video is going to talk about my experiences living in Costa Rica. As you can see from the background, I'm not in Costa Rica, although I have spent quite a bit of time and I wanted to share my experience because some of you watching this video might be interested in either residing, moving to Costa Rica, going on vacation, or just wanted to learn more about Costa Rica. So I lived in a small town called Atenas, which is about an hour from Jaco Beach, and Jaco Beach is a popular surfing place. So if you want to learn how to surf or watch some of the greatest sunsets in the world, Jaco Beach is the place to be. It's really close to, and Atenas is a small town. I lived in Roca Verde at the top of the mountain, so just this incredible 360-degree view. But it's also located close to the capital in San Jose. And so a lot of my days I would just, go for a walk or run. There's a pool nearby, so I go swimming at the pool. Just try to talk with people locally. My Spanish isn't too great, but if you're interested in taking Spanish lessons, there's lots of people that speak both English and Spanish in Costa Rica that are willing to teach you. And so spending time in Costa Rica, traveled all throughout the country, went to San Antonio National Park, visited the national parks and different beaches, waterfalls. I went to Baldi Spa, which was a good person that I've gotten to know while being in Costa Rica. So I really like that area. There's zip lining, there's jungle adventures, horseback riding, four-wheeling. I think what's really great about Costa Rica is there's so much diversity in terms of activities to do, and especially if you wanted to travel throughout the country or backpack throughout the country, is that you could just go to different towns and experience different living. It's unlike the Caribbean where it's smaller, you're limited in space or limited in activities and what you can do. There's really a wide variety of things to do. So some people, we have assisted people with becoming resident of Costa Rica, although there is discussions in the news about changing the offshore industry, changing the banking industry in Costa Rica, as well as changing the tax structure. So there's a lot of uncertainty regarding what's going to hold, what the future holds for Costa Rica. But for many years, it has been a really great low/no tax jurisdiction, and a great place for expats and people to live and or invest, because a lot of people do come to Costa Rica on vacation. It's all about pura vida and about surfing. So if you're into that, Costa Rica could be a really great place. I've never personally done the Costa Rica residency program, particularly because I was unsure long term in terms of what was going on in the offshore industry and or tax, the potential tax implications in the long term. And so I had done personally the Panama residency program, the Panama Friendly Nations program. So I took advantage of the Panama Friendly Nations program many years ago, and unfortunately recently they've announced that, I believe in August or very, very shortly, that they will be changing the Friendly Nations program, which has for a very long time been the quickest, fastest, most affordable routes to acquiring a residency. And I think particularly as a Canadian, someone who's taxed based on residency and not on citizenship, that taking advantage of becoming a resident of Panama at such a low cost, as well as, has been something that is advantageous. But it goes to show that a lot of the residency and citizenship programs, which is something that our firm helps clients with, they always change. They're always changing. So sometimes it's becoming tougher and tougher for programs. There's more stringent requirements and or the fees are higher. So Panama, I think it's going from before it was like less than 10,000 to now 200,000+. So it's a huge jump. So I think that the Panama residency option will be potentially less popular, given that it requires much more fees, that the fees are higher to do it, or the fees that you need to demonstrate that you have to be able to do it. But yeah, getting back to living in Costa Rica was absolutely a great experience. I visit every year, so I go all the time. I guess you could say I have a house there. It's not in my personal name, but I do have a place that I go often in Costa Rica. And so I think having key places around the world that you can call your home when you're a digital nomad is something really special, and it gives you sort of a sense of being at home or being home somewhere. And so I really love Costa Rica. It's not my home, but I kind of consider it my home, given that I feel really emotionally attached to Costa Rica and all the beautiful things that Costa Rica has to offer. So those are my thoughts about Costa Rica. As well, I touched a little bit on Panama. Perhaps I'll do a separate video more talking about the new changes to the Panama residency program. All right, have a good day. Bye for now. Bye.